Good morning, guys. It is 8:40 on Monday. Happy Monday. I had a great day yesterday, just home with my husband, relaxing. We didn't really do much. I did a $20 breakfast for a church, and I just did a $20 breakfast for Meta. Never thought I'd see Meta again after I became elite, but let's talk about elite. My first week and a day, phenomenal. Absolutely, I could not have asked for any better. Then all of a sudden, Friday, I didn't get anything at 1 o'clock, which Fridays are not busy. I really didn't think twice about it. I don't know when's the last time I talked to you guys. I was doing a Amazon order. It was a multi-driver order, sorry. And I kind of got screwed because normally it was from Potbelly. And normally Potbelly, they were the box. If I already told you guys the story, I apologize for the repeat. I cannot remember. They have the box lunches, and they normally put, I don't know if it's 6 or 8 to a bag, or they put them in boxes. There was 345 of these box lunches. So I got there super early, like an hour and 15 minutes early. But I went because I knew it was a large order. I wanted to see if I could help in any way, and I knew I was going to eat lunch there. So I ate lunch. I saw the girl who was making the boxes, and she was like stacking them. So in my head, I thought she was stacking them, waiting until they were done, and then they were going to box them up. Well, when the second driver got there, I'd already introduced myself to her and said if there was anything I could do, let me know. When the second driver got there, I said, do you know if or when we can start taking stuff to start packing our cars? And she's like, oh, well, all of these are ready. I'm like, okay. I said, do you have boxes that we can put them in? And she's like, well, the last time somebody came, they put them in, they had a bunch of catering bags. I said, okay. I'm like, I understand. I said, but just so you know, Amazon, we just take them off and put them on a cart for them. So we can't give them our bags. So if you had boxes, that would be great. Absolutely. They had the U-Haul boxes that they have. So she gave us some of those. We each packed up 2 and put them in our cars. And then I know this is a long drawn out story. The night before, they made the boxes based on like Italian rec, all the different sandwich types, and they put them in the U-Haul boxes. So as they were getting those done, we could take that U-Haul box. So the other driver, got the last 2 boxes and packed them up. I went and asked if they had any other boxes because at the time which I have here, my brace on my thumb, and I didn't want them to be so heavy that I couldn't pick them up. So I went and asked the guys that were making the sandwiches, and they came and brought out a ton of boxes. So I'm boxing them up. I'm going to my truck. I'm playing Tetris. Now, mind you, I cleaned out my truck that morning. The only thing I had left was a cart, and behind my seat is a bag of catering bags, but I could put stuff on top of that. So it's not a big deal that it was there. Nothing else was in this truck. He got the 4 boxes, and he came in and said, I can't fit anymore, so I'll just meet you there, and left. Now, mind you, I had at least 100 lunch boxes still to pack. He took 4 boxes. I took 2 of those same boxes, and then I took 8 other boxes in my car. I played Tetris. I got it in and out. I have no problem that he couldn't fit anything else in his car. But why would you leave me to do all of the other work, to load up my car, and then just go and say, I'll meet you there? And when I got there, he wasn't there. It took me at least another 15 minutes, if not a little bit more, to pack up the rest of this stuff and to get it in my car because I had to keep maneuvering boxes around in order for all of this stuff to fit. So when I get there, the Amazon guy has 2 carts. One took up not completely half of the cart with his 4 boxes. I filled up the rest of that cart and another cart. How is that fair? It was 345 boxes I think that there was 25 boxes in each of the U-Haul boxes. I'll give him 30. So he took 120 boxes out of 345. I don't think that he took that many. I think he took 100 out of 345. How is that even fair? What did I get? $4.75 more for weight pay. I just don't understand. What about me says, absolutely, I will do this extra work, and you just go ahead, you finish your order, and you go along your merry little way. This is like the third or fourth time this has happened to me. And I don't understand why, because I am so vocal, and I stand up for myself all the time. Hold on, let me see what this is. All right, I guess I'll take this. I don't know why I let this just go. I think I'm just so like, I know with the older woman, I just wanted her out of my hair. So I get that why I'm like, yeah, just go. But for all these other people, I don't understand it at all. This is a horrible order. I think it was $6.75 for 3 miles.
South Main Street.
Horrible order, but whatever. So that was my dilemma. I just get so angry at myself for not, but I don't know. I just can't see how people
at the light, turn right
would do that. But whatever. That's neither here nor there. So that was Thursday. Friday, I didn't get any offers again. I'm like, okay, no big deal. 2 o'clock comes, I am bombarded with 20 and 30 orders. I mean, I declined 8 orders in a row. 8. Because not one of them worked. They were all in the city. I'm not going to the city for $20, even $30. I'll take those orders if they can work around and, other orders that I have. But just to drive the 30 miles to go there for that? Absolutely not. I'm not doing that. So I'm like, whatever. There wasn't many orders. Saturday comes. 1 o'clock. Still no orders. I'm like, still, it's Saturday. It is what it is. 2 o'clock. I got a couple $20 orders, and then I got one that was for the church. I'm like, fine, I'll just take it, just so that I have something that can break this declining streak. I know that they keep saying decline all you want, and I get that, but I don't know if that has something to do with me all of a sudden not getting orders at 1 o'clock. So I tried to take them yesterday. 1 o'clock, no orders. 2 o'clock comes, I get a $116 order, which sounds great. It's $1,600 worth of food. And it's going like 17 miles from pickup to drop off. And then I got the $20 Meta. I couldn't decline it because I'm too afraid right now to decline because I don't know what's going on with these orders. So is anybody else elite? I have 100%. Why am I getting orders at 2 o'clock? I just don't know what's going on. I'm going with, there's a kink in the system. It's a new system. Whatever. I don't know. I'm going to just sit and try to see if they're going to work this out. I can't complain. I mean, I still have $136 for today. But it's not even the money. It's why am I not getting orders at 1 o'clock? And if there was some kind of glitch, why am I not getting them at 1:30? Why is it 2 o'clock? I don't know. Did they revert back? I don't know. So anyways, that's my beef. That's my complaint for the day. So I have these 2 for delivered. And then I have a $50 order for Jackrabbit. Can't believe I'm taking a Jackrabbit order, but you gotta make money. Look at how crazy my hair is. But anyways, again, I'm still very appreciative for the orders that I'm getting. I'm really not complaining, even though I am. But I just want things to go back to how they were. It just makes me think, what's it really going to be like when everybody becomes elite? There's got to be some kind of give of changing the elite qualifications, whether it be changing it from 100 to 200 orders, I don't know. But as a 100% 4-star, I shouldn't be getting $20 and $30, especially at 2 o'clock. If there's no orders, I'm fine with that. Absolutely fine. I get it that there's going to be days where there's not enough to go around. That's fine. But 2 o'clock, I don't get it. But I still love them. And I will wait for them to figure out what's going on. And hopefully it can get fixed. So now I'm going to do a $6.75 alcohol pickup at Jewel to go 3 miles
In half a mile,
to
turn left into the parking lot.
deliver. I only have like another hour before I have to go pick up my next order. So, I'll make what I can make in that hour, but I thought yesterday I forgot that I had the Jackrabbit. So I'm like, oh, okay. I'm dropping off in Naperville, which is a good area. I'm like, it's 11 o'clock. I should be able to get some good orders, possibly a catering order or two, but now I can't because I forgot, which is fine. I forgot I had the Jackrabbit order. So, and that's $50. I don't know if I would have made $50 in an hour in Naperville. You never know if you get a catering order off a DoorDash, but I'm going to try to shop because I bumped my daily goal by $50. So I have to try to, and I divide that by 5 days because I always work on Saturday. I try not to work on Sunday. So wherever I fall short during the week, I feel like I can make that up on Saturday. So if I can I would love to make the extra 50 today so that I can just keep on going. But if not, and I still have shipped. Shipped usually comes through for me at night. So, but anyways, that is my rant for the day. I love delivered. I hope that this is just a glitch. Because I remember before this new tier system dropped, I started getting orders at 1 o'clock. So I know that there's a little mix up in there, and hopefully the tech people can just work through that, and it's like, a couple clicks of a mouse and it's done, and then things can go back to normal.
Turn left into the parking lot.
So,
Turn right into the parking lot.
but anyways, I'm going to let you guys go. I'm pulling into the Jewel parking lot, and I hope you guys are having a great day and making lots and lots of money.
At the light,
And
parking lot.
we will, I don't know, we'll probably chat later if stuff happens. Otherwise, I'll just get this
Destination.
posted. Depending on what I get for tomorrow, please God, let me get 1 o'clock orders. Then I might go live tomorrow. I know you guys like to have it scheduled. I don't know that I can schedule it because I never know what I'm going to do the next day. So, but I will try my best to go live tomorrow, and we will talk then. I hope you guys have a great day.